everyone, today we're going to talk about Tromparans of Australia. So let's get started. Australia is the 55th most populous country overall and the most populated nation in the world rank, and by 2030 it is predicted that Australia's population will exceed 28 million. So, welcome to Australia. Australia's constitution has preserved a solid liberal democratic political system. In addition to other fundamental human rights, Australia upholds freedoms of assembly, political involvement, expression of one's thought on belief and religion. Australia is a tolerant and diverse society with people from many different cultures and ethnic backgrounds. Australians come from all corners of the world. Nearly 30% of the Australian population was born overseas. Although English is the national language, there are around 300 languages spoken in Australia. Australians also practice a wide variety of religion. By law, everyone in Australia is free to express and maintain their culture and religion. Let's get into the video.
Hi, my name is Nur Salsabila.
Hi, my name is Siti Nadia.
Hi, my name is Mashita Farhana.
Hi, my name is Muhammad Rizal Zahir bin Rosham.
Universalism versus particularism. Australia is included in universalism culture. They put high importance on laws, rules, value, and obligation. People try to be fair with each other, but rules are still rules.
Nadia, you actually know anything about the Gamura project?
Sorry, what's this?
Don't get me wrong, this is just a tip by helping me.
Excuse me, this is very rude and it's against the company law and rules. Sorry, no.
From the situation, you can see that Miss Nadia is bound by the company's rules and law because she refused to accept the bribe from Miss Bella.
Individualism versus communitarianism. Australia is highly individualistic. In the business world, employees are expected to be self-reliant and display initiative. Also, within the exchange-based world of work hiring and promotion, decisions are based on merit or evidence of what one has done or can do. Individualism in this situation, the co-workers wanted to invite the other co-workers to do the work together.
Hey guys, what's up? Should we discuss this together and brainstorm the idea?
No, I'll be okay if I'm doing it by myself.
But they rejected.
Specific versus diffuse. Australian people within the specific culture believe that relationships don't have much influence on work goals and that people can work together without having a good relationship.
Hey guys, do you know that we get the next MRCD project as a support? Yes, we will get Naruto this time. Huh? Really?
No, seriously, not now please. Let me enjoy my meal.
Yeah, we should talk about it later after lunch hour. Yeah, we should talk about this later.
In this situation, you cannot force someone to communicate with you about work-related issues outside of working hours.
Neutral versus emotion. Therefore, in Australia culture, they choose to be not shown and manage their emotion effectively, where people tend to keep their thoughts and feelings to themselves.
Bella, why this task is not completed? Please redo.
Okay, miss, I will do this task as well.
Thank you.
In this case, the manager scolds his employee for not getting the task properly and asks him to redo. Therefore, the employee cannot show his emotion towards the manager. Achievement versus ascription. Australia is one of the countries that follow the achievement culture where the people will value your performance no matter who you are or what are you doing.
So, by focusing the customer need, we can improve the taste of this water so that we can make a profit of the company.
Oh wow, what a good presentation. So, I agree with your suggestion. So, I want you to be the team leader. Okay?
In this scene, the young employee gives a suggestion about the market profit for the company. And after see the presentation, the manager gives an applause and promoted her as a project leader.
Sequential time versus synchronous time. Australia is included in sequential time culture. In this culture, they place a high value in punctuality, planning, and staying on schedule given. In this situation, the staff was given a task by the manager, and she needed to submit it on the time given.
Yes, this is company profile, and I want you to do this task and submit to me before 2 p.m. today.
Okay, sure. I will submit to you before today.
Okay.
Finally, she managed to submit the task on time to the manager. Internal direction versus external direction. Australia is included in internal direction, which means they believe they can work with teams and within organization. They allow people to develop their idea to set a clear goals that people will agree with. In this situation, everyone is giving their ideas and opinion in the meeting room to achieve their goals together.
Okay everyone, since our company's project has been more advanced, I think we need to start to set a goal to maintain our company's profit. So what about your idea, Nadia?
I think we should just to monitor our budget, since it will keep the expenses in control, and also it will enhance our budget in future.
So in my opinion, I guess we need to conduct a customer service every year.
I think
Finally, everyone in the meeting room is agreed and satisfied with the idea given and continue to achieve the company goals and objectives.
So I think that's all from me. So what's your opinion about this product?
We'll proceed with these decisions. No, we have to think about it first. Do not make any rush decision.
Hello and Assalamualaikum. My name is Siti Nadia binti Muhammad Kasar Hussein. I'll be expanding on the part of universalism versus particularism. Universalism is a culture that considers law, rules, and obligation to be more important. The focus is more on the rules rather than relationship. Universalism exposes clear instruction and procedure, consistency, and objective decision making. An example from the video that you have watched before, we can see that Miss Nadia is obeying with the company rules and law, and she refused to take a bribe from her friend. Versus diffuse. In a specific culture, people tend to keep their personal and work life separately. This culture tend to be schedule focused and direct to the point in their communication. These employees keep their personal and professional life separate and believe that colleagues can work together without necessarily liking on each other. We can observe from the role play video where they maintained a separation between their personal and professional life, since Nadia cannot force someone to communicate about their working life matter during the lunch hour.
All for my part, madam. Thank you.
For internal direction dimension that have been practiced by Australia country, they believe that they can work together with their team members. Means that they will discuss together to get an idea and accept it with open-minded to achieve their goals. So they can maintain their goals by controlling their environment in which they work. So here people acquire their skills and take control of their learning. People here are about to open about the disagreements and differences and engage in constructive conflict. So in that video, they are discussing about their company has become advanced and asking for an idea to keep and maintain their company's profit. So the two of them just state a very clear idea and opinion that people will agree with. So there's no arguments or misunderstanding in that meeting. Okay, so for sequential time culture dimension, I relate that dimension with a situation like in that video. So in the video, I play a role as a manager and Mashita is my staff. So I asked her to do to complete a task and also to complete it by the time given, which is before 3 p.m. So in Australia, they are really good in punctuality in schedule given. So it means that they are very punctual type even if they have another work. So they practice that attitude to maintain professionalism in themselves. So this method is very good to be practiced by all countries because it will not make a person or a work or task delayed and also will be completed quickly. So it also can reduce the level of stress on a person to complete a task in another task.